This past September, Motorola announced the second iteration of their smartwatch. I will admit that I was excited to get my hands on it, and I'm sure it shows in the unboxing video. After well over a month of daily usage, these are my final thoughts. I'm Cody Lopez with Techcellent News, and this is our review of the second generation Moto 360. Now you really have to give it up to Motorola for starting the whole circular smartwatch trend. The new Moto 360 brings its great look back around, this time featuring new internal hardware, a redirected button, and some new watch band lugs. This gives it a more authentic timepiece design compared to its predecessor and even some of its competition. The design language was definitely intentional, as Motorola has stated they designed it more for wristwatch buyers versus smartwatch buyers. The company looks to appeal even more to the masses by also providing a variety of sizes for men and women, and even giving you the ability to customize it through Moto Maker's website. As you can see, I went with a stealthy yet sexy black on black 46mm model with the metal bands. Coming from the leather straps, I didn't think the added weight from the metal bands was going to suit me, but with time I've learned to appreciate the premium quality, including the look, feel, and weight. The metal bands will see the occasional wear and tear, little nicks and scratches from accidentally bumping into something, but thankfully Motorola does provide additional links that can easily replace these. Speaking of bands, you now have the ability to change out the bands much easier this time around thanks to those new lugs and quick release pins. As for the display, it remains a LCD display, but it does receive a nice increase in resolution to 360 by 330. Viewing experiences are great even in direct sunlight, and yes, the quote-unquote flat tire from the ambient light sensor makes its return to the new model. This ambient light sensor can be a little bit of an eyesore, but it isn't much of a big deal to me personally, mostly because I understand it's there to slim the bezel and support auto brightness. Plus, I think it blends well with the black bezel and a black watch face. Now, battery life has greatly improved over last year's model, and it's much better than I've seen in other smartwatches. This is due to an increase in battery size and a new energy efficient processor. We are easily getting more than a day of battery life, and even saw a little over 2 days of usage after turning off notifications from a few apps we didn't need. Impressively, this great battery life is with the always on feature turned on. Also, our favorite charging dock makes its return here and continues to provide an effortless way to charge the new Moto 360. Extremely fast, I might add. New internal hardware gives the second generation Moto 360 the performance boost it needs. Powered by a Snapdragon 400 quad-core processor, half a gig of RAM, and 4 gigabytes of storage, this smartwatch handles Android Wear like a champ, becoming one of the quickest Android Wear watches you can get. Gestures are accurate, animations are slick and smooth, giving the user an overall pleasant experience. Well, that concludes our review of the second generation Moto 360. With its design, performance, and customization options, it's hard not to recommend this smartwatch to anyone interested, even if you had the previous model. Battery life alone is reason enough to upgrade. Feel free to leave a comment below if you have reservations for picking one up, and be sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel for more tech infotainment. Once again, I'm Cody Lopez with Techcellent News, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, Google. Text wife, I'll see you soon.